You gonna say to the dishwashing homie when you leave?
Oh, man. I am going to take my balls out.
Whoa.
And I'm going to brain them. And you see that?
Yep.
That's bigger than your brain. And that's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say to him. Because he's going to look at me and be like, what in the actual fuck just happened? And that's how I want to leave things.
That's
Yo, what up? It's the High Level Pod, episode 61, full fucking... damn, I gotta stop swearing in the first 30 seconds of the show. Full crew today.
Wow.
All right, Vinnie P, and the P is for please
stop
swearing in the 30-second episode mark of the episode mark.
Yep. Mac.
Yeah, guys, welcome back. This is a week in which I did not forget to hit record on the audio, so you guys are getting crispy clean audio off rip.
Thank God.
Shout out Vinnie P for the edit last week.
For the record, when you thought we were only 16 minutes in, we were 24 minutes in.
Yeah, I figured that.
So.
Because then when I looked back in, when we were like over an hour in, it said 16 minutes. I went, oh, I forgot to hit record, guys. Sorry. That's the first time I've ever...
We're still noobs.
61 weeks, and that's the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah,
Week
that's
60.
You know, I think we have checked off all of our technical difficulties. I think that was the last one.
Don't say that.
Well, in terms of the unique technical difficulties we can run into, I think we've run into all of them.
Of just about.
Now we'd be repeating the same mistakes, which is when it starts to get unacceptable.
Yeah, that's when it's like, get you out your ass.
Unacceptable.
Quote, unquote.
Shame on you.
Yeah, right, a little.
You got
Yeah.
2 tree strikes from what I heard.
Yeah, we're at 2. We can't go 3.
No 3.
Like, I'm hitting a home run now.
Yeah.
Every at-bat's a home run now.
I like it, dude. I like the confidence.
Kylito Griffey.
Keep the elbow up.
That's it.
Pinkies up, bitch.
That's it.
But yeah, so, you
Happy
know.
Memorial Day.
Yeah, happy Memorial Day. Yeah, for those of you who, like, just tuning in to this bitch, it's Memorial Day.
Yep.
And we had a fucking massive barbecue for no reason. You're looking at the people that were there.
It's true.
Yeah.
I was there.
What do we do? Blackened shrimp,
Dogs, sausages,
sausages, double burgers, double patties,
some kind of chicken,
barbecue chicken thighs,
taco,
carne asada tacos,
Some blackened shrimp.
blackened shrimp, potato salad, macaroni salad, guac and chips,
Happy Dads.
Happy Dad,
Fuck
Death
yeah.
Row, grape,
Mountain Dews.
boozy
That's a
Mountain
Mountain
Dews.
Dew.
That's a Mountain Dew. You
Boozy
want
It's a
one?
Baja
That- you
Blast.
gotta-
After this,
Yeah,
before that.
Yeah. Boozy Bajas. Boozy
Hell yeah.
Bajas. And if you're fucking drinking on Memorial Day, you better be 21.
Yep.
And you better be drinking
'Cause we are.
responsibly.
Get home safe.
That's right.
Please don't drink and drive.
That's right.
I've said it many times here on the High Level Pod.
And since you're going to watch it next week after Memorial Day, hope you had a good one.
Yeah, hope you drink beers and eat glizzies, because it is dog sucking season after all.
That's right.
It is
Shout
dog
out Basement
sucking
Yard. It's
season.
dog sucking
That's
season.
it, dude.
How's everyone doing, though? How's everyone's week?
Good.
It's
Yeah.
Monday.
Can't complain,
I want to
dude.
do the weekly catch up. Where's everybody at this week?
Good. I had a long weekend at work, which is always nice, dude.
So-
Getting paid right now, you know?
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the company and the man.
The Mandem, yep.
Yep.
Big ups to the Mandem.
Dude, I'm not going to get into detail, but
Admit.
had a pretty good result of some like family shit that I got going on this week.
We'll talk after the plot.
So that's that. But like things are moving forward, which is always nice.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. I'm pretty hype. I had a good week. Not today is my last day. No, this week is my last week at the assisted living home.
Nice.
So no more cooking for the elderly. When I tell you I'm in this bitch carefree, free as a
bet.
bird, bro, I'm in this bitch carefree. Like, people are bringing me problems and I'm literally just responding, you're coming to the wrong guy.
What are you going to say to the dishwashing homie when you leave?
Oh, man. I am going to take my balls out.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna brain them. And you see that?
Yep.
That's bigger than your brain. And that's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say to him. Because he's gonna look at me and be like, "What in the actual fuck just happened?" And
true.
that's how I want to leave things.
That's probably what I would say if you brained me. I'd be, what in the fuck just happened?
You just brain me in front of elderly folk. Yeah, I did. Just happened.
You should go around
They can't see.
and tell
They
all
might.
the elderly that that's going to be the last meal.
tell him
And
this-
then pause and then say from me.
AKA, you gonna die soon. Very
Today's the
soon.
day we take the organs out.
Yeah.
But
This
no,
is
I'm honestly
last
so
meal.
hyped, dude. I'm so hyped to like, I don't know. I'm the kind of person, I really like change. Like, I'm not scared of change. I think it's good because I do not like to be stagnant or feel like I'm in a rut. So I'm like anticipating this, like, okay, I'm not gonna wake up at 5:25 when I should already be on the highway halfway to work and go cook eggs for old people and then do lunch and then deal with fucking, can you cut my braised beef that falls apart by breathing on it? I don't have to deal with that anymore. So I'm just, so
I don't know, man. Braised beef is delicious.
in a nutshell, it is. In a nutshell, I am just very much looking forward to a new, like, beginning. To be corny.
Yeah,
for some
yeah.
high level motivation.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Chase your
looking forward to it,
dreams.
dude. I'm looking forward to being in a different role in a different aspect of the industry that I was so desperately trying to get out of. And I'm looking forward to gaining a skill set that can propel me in a different direction in this field that I so desperately wanted to leave.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. So I'm feeling good.
It's also like good job skills for outside the field. So you
Yeah.
choose.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly gonna know my way around a MacBook after
Yeah.
this joint. Because
Are they hooking you up?
Yeah, they give me a MacBook.
Wow, look at you, dude.
Give me a MacBook.
That's dope.
I don't think I could take the bitch home and use it for the pod.
Right.
But I'm
Yeah,
gonna know my
no.
way around a MacBook.
Yeah, no, don't mix it because then it gets messy.
Business and pleasure don't
Yeah.
mix,
It's
buddy.
messy.
So how we doing, babe? How you feeling? How's your
Fine.
week? We're gonna do a little
I got
fucking.
nothing going
What do you
on.
got?
I literally have
You have
nothing going
something.
on. No, I don't.
You waxing your
didn't-
buttholes this
I
week?
was just gonna ask you.
That's my job.
You didn't wax a butthole? How many
It's my
buttholes you
job.
waxed
I
this
don't
week?
know.
How many
Well,
buttholes?
I didn't go to work.
You're telling me
today.
you can't remember how many different sphincters you stared at this week?
No, it's all a blur.
Whoa.
All the
Alright,
traffic stuff.
nothing going
Mike.
The same.
All right.
I guess
got
we're
nothing
going
to
East
give.
Coast, Mike. How we doing?
I mean,
Give me something here, because I didn't get nothing from her.
some of my stuff's not for the pod. But,
Yeah.
Oh boy. Whoa.
crazy. Intense.
Sucking tailbone.
Plug a ray gun sound over that.
All I'm gonna say is I'll try anything twice.
Whoa, dude.
Call
I love
back.
it.
That's
I
hilarious.
wanted the dumb, but
Start a
Did
new
someone check your
job.
prostate?
Not professionally.
he checked somebody's prostate.
Okay, we can leave it there. We can leave it there.
I
That's
knew
fine.
there
We
wasn't
can
one
leave it
there,
there.
but I checked it anyway.
So
Nice.
keep it,
All right,
all right,
all right, all
I'm just
right.
gonna throw this
Positive
out
test
here
result.
because we've seemed to have always been a one take run
Yeah.
since we've started, which is impressive.
Sure.
But we can say whatever the fuck we want. It doesn't always make it. So sometimes if you feel
Fair
like you
enough,
have to
fair
talk
enough.
free, talk free.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean, I don't feel like I
it
have
can
to.
get cut out. I'm just saying.
All right, fine. Well, he didn't find the prostate. Next
Continue.
part of the story. What happened next?
Had my first week at my new job.
Yeah.
For a full week.
Yeah.
And
It's chill. I mean, it's like a huge adjustment from kitchens. Like,
from what we used to.
I'm used to just like coming in, knowing a station, prepping that station, doing that. Every day is different. I come in, maybe I'm helping out on the cafeteria side and prepping their stations. Maybe I'm doing catering orders throughout the day, and that goes from like making yogurt parfait cups with berries and oatmeal, like
cute.
like scoop and serve style.
This is where we need the.
I sent it to you.
I know. I'm gonna put it in next week. Don't worry.
Or like I could be like actually like making sauces and doing something intricate, but like
Nice.
Yeah, we're
It's-
actually recording. Okay.
God.
very, very
Stop
different
PTSD.
than the hustle bustle.
That
everyday of a
corporate setting,
restaurant.
guy.
No.
That's weird too. Like I have to wear like this hat that I'm not very fond of.
hat.
I get it. We're not at work to win a fucking fashion contest.
No, but you want to look good because you
get it.
look good, you feel good.
exactly.
It's
I don't
true.
want to look like a schmuck. I don't want to feel like a schmuck.
Look
Let me
like a
tell you
Winnie Hut
something.
Junior.
Dude. There's
right.
nothing like when you see a fucking clean cut chef, white jacket, not a fucking speckle, whatever, whether it's the fucking crisp hat or the dew, the fucking style overcomb or whatever. Couple of thingies over here, maybe a fucking notebook here, bro. That's real deal, bro. That's impressive, bro. You look at that chef and say, that's that fucking guy.
I'm not even allowed to wear my own aprons. All right.
Oh,
Like,
jeez.
You can't even wear them joints?
No.
Unacceptable.
I'd be upset.
Rewrite the handbook right now.
I have to wear like the linen ones that they give us, and none of them are crossback. And I'm like, yo, this fucking like actually hurts my body.
You know what I think you could finesse though? If you wore a hat that had the logo, you know the logo.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say the logo.
You
From
can't
what
just
I
pick a
understand
hat
is,
with.
as long as the client's happy, that's all that matters. So exactly.
Yeah,
You might be able to
yeah.
finesse those cheetah chef pants. You might be able to finesse that logoed hat.
Right.
I don't know if I'll be able to finesse the cheetah chef.
You might be
pants.
able to.
You can.
People could be vibey. You never know. Dude.
could.
I mean, they should be, and like that. I think that's the personality that they need to start bringing to this to make that shit.
You gotta bring it
different.
out of people, dude.
Yeah, bring
you
it.
have to be the personality, and then if
Break
you're the
the ice,
personality,
Mike.
bro, you
Break
have
it.
to be that guy,
Break the
bro.
mold.
You
Yeah.
could be Chef fucking East Coast Mike, bro. I want your name to be on your Chef East Coast Mike.
You got to just wear them.
Yeah,
and then when they
whatever.
ask you to change, you change.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder said. Yeah.
Michael Wonder?
I'm more of a print. I'm like Prince.
Okay.
Yeah, you look in the mirror, make a change, or just keep on waiting.
Well, he's more of a Purple Rain type of guy, I think.
Yeah. No. I'll never put Prince over Michael. I'm just saying, in this moment, yeah, Purple Rain, bro.
I think that's valid.
So it's fair to say everybody's in a good fucking spot.
I
Right?
think we're having good weeks.
I think it's fair to say everybody's in a good place. I think it's fair to say that this is the unofficial start of summer today, and I
think
think
it
it's
is.
fair to say it's a beautiful day.
What a fair guy.
And with that being said, salute,
Hey, cheers.
Salute.
salute. In the middle here. Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice. Well, I'm glad we're all having good weeks.
Absolutely.
I'm curious to see what we have in the store today because we kicked around a lot of ideas last week.
We have some shit. I gotta say, I don't know if it was like the rejuvenation of my mindset with the pod, with Homeboy coming back home and like him actually being able to be here and be a part of it in some regard, because obviously we all know that I wanted him to be here. I mean, he probably would have been here off rip
Yeah,
had
right.
he been here.
Yeah.
But juices have been flowing, dude. I have a lot of great ideas. I've been working on that. Maybe next week we'll launch it. I have that 32 tier bracket style. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Competition with
Yep.
all rappers, some wash, current, whatever. That's gonna be dope. So I got that cooking. Ideas
yeah.
are flowing. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
But yeah, this week I have a couple things actually. I gotta get into the email. And
The handy dandy email.
sometime soon we're gonna have a new email for you guys. Oh shit! Shout out
shit.
Fat
Oh, what
Caitlin,
up?
bro.
You gotta clip that.
Shout out Fat Caitlin. Factual.
Gotta clip that in.
You get notifications from her? It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to her YouTube channel. And,
Nice, dude.
and for those of you who aren't
Period.
subscribed to the High Level
Oh, yeah.
Podcast, go subscribe, hit that fucking notification bell. You don't want to miss out on an episode, guys. We have a catalog. We're here for you every week. We switched recording days. For those of you who haven't caught on, you're wondering why you checked for us on Friday. You didn't see an episode.
Mm-hmm.
We come out on Mondays now. It allows us more time to create a better episode and more content. And yes, I know we've been sleeping on the content. Things have been going on. Vinnie P's a new dad. Things have been going on. We're on it.
Mm-hmm. Get
Don't
over
worry
it.
about it.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You got a fucking catalog.
We're
You don't
working
have
on it.
content. Go back.
Go
watch it.
Go back.
We got
Watch.
tons of
Highly
stuff to listen and
recommend
watch.
State Street, Wisconsin. Highly recommend Low Class White Trash. Highly recommend Tex-Mex. It's
Spooktacular.
all the same thing. The
Yeah.
Spectacular. Black Blanta episode.
Well, what a great episode,
all
dude.
great things. All great things. So yeah, go backlog.
What a great episode.
What are we gonna start with today? Okay. I'm a big Poppy guy,
Yeah.
okay? I'm a Bostonian, I'm a Red Sox fan, and I fucking love me some Big Poppy. So this was great news to me. This was not breaking as of like this week. It's
Yeah, right.
breaking as of like who knows when. Breaking news. Boston Red Sox legend David Ortiz, aka Big Poppy, returns as co-owner in monumental announcement. Boston Red Sox owner John W. Henry family has officially declared that Big Poppy, the legendary designated hitter and longtime face of the franchise, will return to the organization in 25 as a co-owner.
I love
Didn't
it.
realize, like,
I
obviously
didn't know that.
we're halfway through 25. Didn't
Right.
know that till right now. So this is very late breaking. Some of you may know this already. This is a big deal
It's cool.
to me,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
I mean, this man is a legend.
Oh, yeah.
Legend in the city. This man's out here recruiting people for fucking the Celtics and the Patriots and the like. He's over here meeting people. The new like.
I mean, he was doing that when he was a player.
and yeah,
Like I'm pretty sure he talked to like Randy Moss
yeah, he did.
and just like random Celtics players, KG,
all
things
of
like
them.
that.
He was a big pot. He's a staple in the city,
Yeah.
no matter
Oh,
what.
yeah.
Like this man is a staple to our city, and just know that he has co-ownership in our Boston Red Sox.
This is his fucking city.
This is
Yeah.
his fucking city,
That's right.
bro. Yo,
He's the man, dude. Shout out Big Poppy.
I'm just mad they didn't
I'm gonna do some baseball
talk
shit.
about him being on
I'm
first
tipping my
base
cap
too.
to Big Poppy right now, dude. Shout out Big Poppy.
Wow, what
He's
a nice
my
guy.
guy.
Nice.
He's my fucking guy. I had
That's
to
wicked
like,
dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
That's wicked
I
dope.
saw this and I was like, yo, Podworthy. Like
Yeah.
with music culture bullshit, this ain't bullshit, bro. This is
It's way
sports.
way cooler than Bezos buying the Celtics when that
Yeah.
was, you know what I mean?
Didn't
Like,
happen either.
Yeah, right,
Get
right.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get fucked.
Dope. There's some all right, and by the way, oh wait, no. I don't want you guys reading until I'm ready to talk. Fuck out of here. There's some stuff that didn't make the cut last week because of the little I didn't hit record.
Okay.
So we're a little out of date on a couple of these, but they're touchable.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay.
Heard that about you.
Touch him.
No, Diddy. Wild shit. Oh.
Hip.
What?
Yo.
What's going on? Okay.
It's you.
A group of moviegoers in La Plata, Argentina, got more than they bargained for during a screening of Final Destination Bloodlines.
Yo.
And a chilling twist straight out of the franchise. Part of the theater ceiling collapsed mid-movie, nearly killing one audience member and turning the horror flick into a real-life nightmare.
Dude, Cinema 4D.
Now imagine for a second.
I'm kind of pissed it didn't kill anyone.
You're
It
going
was
to
4D.
see Final Destination, the ultimate, like, get fucked movie, right? Imagine that happens to you. I would never in my life believe in a coincidence again.
Right.
Believe in fucking deja vu.
I would
Believe
become
in.
agoraphobic that moment.
You know what would be the only better
That
thing
moment.
is if this happened during a screening of that Chicken Little animated movie. Imagine, dude. Imagine.
Yo. But I didn't, like, when I read this, I'm like, what are the odds that you go see a Final
They did
Destination
that
movie?
shit on purpose.
And then the Final Destination, like, the Final Destination as shit happens to you.
Right.
When you know what I noticed? I do a lot of this.
Hey.
I do a lot of on the pod.
pucker.
I always do a little for some reason. But yeah,
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
all I can say is,
Imagine if someone walked in and they were like, I got a bad feeling about this.
yeah, like, oh, we should really go home. Nah, it's fine. We're just gonna, it's a movie. It's not real.
Yeah. Does that mean that movie's out though? Because we've talked about that a couple times. Or is
Yeah,
that
it's
only?
out.
Okay, it's not just Argentina.
No, it's not Argentina specific.
Got it. Okay. Well, I want to go see it.
Yeah, I really do
Me
too.
too.
Yeah. Same.
Maybe I'll go to a drive-in just to be safe.
Yeah, there's no ceiling there, bro. If the sky starts falling, that's some Chicken Little shit.
For real.
You guys are gonna love this.
Okay.
In December of 1979, McDonald's discontinued its iconic spoon-shaped coffee stirrers due to the unintended association with drug use.
Gang.
Originally designed to stir cream and sugars into coffee, these 5-inch plastic utensils known, what is that
Colloquially?
word? Colloquially as McSpoons, featured a small scoop on one end and the company's golden arches on the handle. However, the spoons gained notoriety for their misuse in measuring and ingesting cocaine,
Yeah.
as their design allowed for the precise measurement of 100 milligrams of the drug.
Listen, I could have told you
My
that
guy.
people use those for cocaine, but all they did was let me know how much I'm measuring next time.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
insane.
I may or may not have done cocaine out of a McDonald's discontinued spoon.
Take it easy.
May or may not have.
Take it easy.
For the sake of the pod.
Listen,
No, I'm just kidding. I've never done that. I've never even seen a McDonald's stir.
I was going to say,
I know people with the little
1979.
That's what in 95 do the
you weren't
math.
even a thought. You're like,
I was a sperm.
you weren't, honestly, might not have even been a
My
sperm
dad's
yet.
born in 69. So, no, I wasn't a sperm
That's
yet.
what I'm saying, dude.
Damn, I wasn't even a sperm.
Yeah.
Definitely met a couple 2-tree people with like the pendant spoon. Around
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
long
yeah, yeah.
fingernail.
I get the ads on my Facebook. I don't know why, but like I get the ads on my Facebook, like the fucking golden $100 bills that are like rolled up already. And it's on a little chain from Temu. And I'm like, yo, what are you guys selling on this
Yo,
shit?
they're making a killing.
Isn't it
off of that.
crazy?
Wow.
Like, yeah.
But tell me, like, honestly, I haven't done cocaine in many, many years. I don't plan on ever doing it again a
Right.
day in my life. Maybe if I was in Vegas, maybe,
Just,
but
next-
probably not.
Right.
I would love to try some cocaine out of a McSpoon.
Sure.
A McSpoon.
That's what they called it. Look at that thing, bro. Hold on. 100 milli vanillis of the cocaine, bro.
Wait, what's the gold one?
Right in there. That's fucking gold plated McSpoon.
Oh, someone just blinged out their McBump?
bro, McYayo.
That's crazy.
I just want to know who's measuring out their bumps like that.
100 milli vanillis, bro. It's all you need.
the people working at McDonald's. They're- I'll tell you one thing. They increased the size of those spoons pretty significantly, and that fucked up a lot of people's intake.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's hilarious.
Fucking
dude.
great, though, right?
5-inch plastic
You
utensils.
gotta love that shit.
Dude, the McBump? Are you kidding me?
So
That's
the
so
Mick
fucking
Bump,
funny.
bro? The McYayo? Not associated with McDonald's in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, thank you,
Just
McDonald's, for sponsoring this episode.
I know, honestly. Before we keep rolling, I did have some like things I wanted to talk about. We do have plenty of time, so I don't want to roll too heavily through the ep before we start talking about shit. Now, completely out of left field here, but I just have to bring this up because it's absurd. For the past week and a half, when I'm driving to work on 495, like in the Lawrence. Dude, you should tell me to shut the
I
fuck
was
up.
trying to just
Tell me to shut the fuck up. It's a high level ASMR, bro. There's always time.
Now you gotta give us a sip.
Yep.
Gladly.
Give us a slurp. Pause.
Again,
Come on, what do you got?
Happy Dad. This is actually, fun fact, while we take this moment, first time I've actually ever tried a Happy Dad.
Well, you're a happy dad, so try it
just
out.
a little review action.
Oh yeah.
That's delicious.
Great.
That was a slurp. Does it,
That was a good one.
now let me ask you this: how death row does it taste?
That's pretty fire, dude.
Tell me that doesn't taste like a fucking purple haze blunt wrap.
It tastes like grape soda.
Purple haze
Straight up.
blunt wrap.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like. And for those of you who are wondering, if you want to try anything death row flavored, it tastes like purple haze.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
I'm gonna go out and get a death row shirt tomorrow.
But no, I was driving on 495 for the past week and a half. There's been 3 dead deer
Oh, wow.
on the left lane, like next to
Fast
the
lane?
guardrail.
Yeah.
You know
Like
what I
in the
mean?
median?
In between the in the median. Not even in the median, dude. Between the guardrail and the left solid lane of
Sure.
the
Yeah,
left
yeah,
lane.
because it got hit. Right.
Smoked 3 of them, and I've got it down to the mile mark, bro. Each deer is 1.75 miles apart.
That's
Wow.
fucked.
3 of them.
Migratory patterns.
I've driven over 3 dead skunks. Not
Why
even
are
on
you hitting
495, just in general. No. I'm not hitting them. Just driving over the top. I'm not hitting them with the fucking tires. It's going
Okay,
in
good.
the
Yeah. Just cruising over.
in the. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's been going
3
on. This-
deer, 3 skunk. That's
3
a lot
deer,
of animals,
3
dude.
skunk, 2 possums.
Really?
Shit, you not, dude. I've seen roadkill this past week and a half more than I'm comfortable with.
Maybe something in the water.
I don't know what's going on, but these animals are
It's
real
always
dumb.
like that on I
I
How
had
the
a
hawks?
deer when I lived on the island.
They're doing Mick bumps, all these animals, bro.
No, you
You
didn't.
did what?
I hit a deer when I lived on the island.
You never
Yo,
told me this.
why?
I
Wild.
didn't. I think I did because it
That's
was.
a hateful
Ain't no way.
thing
It wasn't.
to do.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
In the
no,
Bronco?
No, not in the Bronco.
Or OJ Mike?
In the Fusion.
Wow. Whoa. Jeez. What was more hurt, the deer or the car?
OJ Mike?
So the deer was more hurt, and
Did
Of
it die?
course.
Did you smoke it with a 9 milli vanilla fucking?
I don't know. I called. I drove away and called it into the sheriff's
You should have
office.
took it home.
That's disgusting.
Make fucking jerky.
So
People make
what had
big, good money
happened
for that
was I was going like 40, and it came out into the middle of the road. I slammed on my brakes, and I shit you, I was probably going 3 miles an hour when I hit it.
I gotta pee. My mic's not going crazy, is it?
No.
We're not hearing.
No.
No. And I literally just like tapped it and it like skids like 7 feet, like literally off the road.
Jeez.
And at this point, I'm driving my vehicle. I had just gotten in an accident in my Bronco
gosh.
like the week before.
Also, you're a walking omen.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, the Bronco, my brake line was cut and I didn't know it.
Cut?
So- well, not cut, but like
Just like rotted through or
it's
something.
it was a soft brake line, so I probably like just went over like a branch.
Sure. Yeah,
that-
yeah, right. Yeah.
And that was just rainy night, going 40, took a turn, tried to hit my brakes, went off the road.
Wow, you killed Bambi. That's fucked.
How long did you wait around to see if she was going to run away?
Not very long. I kind of just like kept doing my thing because
Hit and run.
I had already almost got in trouble for this accident prior because
Picture it didn't happen.
they hit me with they almost hit me with abandoning the scene of an accident because I didn't stick around when my
Yeah.
Bronco was stuck on the side of the road.
Yeah. That's so dumb.
So I wasn't going to stick around and wait for cops this time after like just having a run in the week prior. So I just like anonymously
So you
called
just
into
left
the
her to
sheriff's
die.
office.
Right.
Well, I did the right thing.
It was dying.
Yeah.
just
There wasn't
milked it
anything
there.
that... There's not anything
not
that I can
cool
do
over
for
the
a
details.
fucking deer, all right? Me staying with the deer doesn't help the deer. It's probably only more scared by seeing me.
Yeah.
And
Probably.
what am I going to fucking
Ruined its
triage
life.
it?
Yeah.
You
It's like,
fucking murderer.
it's like, dude, this thing's just waiting for me to die so it can eat me.
I can
Deer
get
killer.
You don't want to know about... So
Deer killer.
this is turned into an iceberg now.
I don't even know what you were
Death
going to say
row?
we don't want to know about, but now I do want to know about
The
it.
deer on the island don't belong on the island. A boat brought deer to the island
Oh, they're
years ago,
invasive?
and now they're
And you're just going around
inbred
killing
deer
them.
that carry diseases.
You're telling me there's immigrant deer?
Well, they're more like,
It's more like
They're going on Trump's show.
I think it's more like the hills have deer.
The hills have deer.
Yeah.
the deer were brought there against their will. The deer weren't like, oh, we're going to Orca's Island.
So we're talking
we're gonna
about
colonate
Seems a
it.
very
Time out,
American
time
to
out.
take somebody from there.
Yeah.
We're
I
talking-
wasn't gonna say
Hey,
it and call it that. I was gonna wait for you to connect dots. But yeah,
we're talking about enslaved deer.
I mean,
Trafficked?
Yep.
isn't any domesticated animal like
Your name
therefore-
is Toby? Punta Quita deer, bro?
out of here, bro?
That's crazy.
Fuck.
I mean,
Are we cutting that out or are we keeping that?
you're editing. It's up to you.
Yeah, we're keeping that.
Okay. Nice. Dude.
Yeah.
Way to fill that space.
That
I
was a
like it.
slurp
That's
if I
what I
ever
like.
heard one.
Love it.
So yeah, a lot of roadkill.
But yeah, they don't belong there, and I probably did a favor by taking at least one of them out.
Yeah. Are we
Whole-
talking like whitetail deer or is it like a cool type of deer?
A doe, a deer.
No, it's just like regular ass
deer.
Just like a whitetail. Yeah,
in
right.
fact, they're so inbred that there are more albino deer on that island than I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
So I've seen 3 albino deer on the island. I've
That's-
only seen 1 other
That's crazy.
anywhere else.
Is it one of those places where you don't need a license to hunt the deer?
If they're on your property, no, but there's no hunting grounds really on the island.
Oh, it's an island. That's right. That
Question.
makes sense.
How many square miles big is Orca?
It's pretty big square miles. It's 56, but the amount of that land that's actually designated to residential
It's probably like less
and not
than half.
conservation land, way less than half. And I mean, it's all fairly large properties too, farmland, big rich people.
I
shit
feel like
like
I
that.
never asked you that question. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's 56, but like I know that about 20 of it's just dedicated to like one state park.
Yeah.
So
Because, where I grew up is like a 1.2 square miles big. So that's why I asked to compare.
Right.
so it's much bigger, but the population is probably less than Winthrop.
You think so?
It's 3,000 year round, 25,000
Oh, that's
and
way. Winthrop
and
is
like,
like,
the tourism, height of tourism.
honest to God, think Winthrop is like quadruple that amount of people.
Yeah, I
Like it
believe
is
it.
so,
Yeah.
it's one of actually
It's
the
condensed.
most overpopulated cities in the North Shore, I believe. Pretty wild.
Yeah.
What else do I have before? No, I don't want to get too deep here because we got some time to kill. We still have like a half hour to kill, so don't want to get too deep here. We really didn't touch on since this happened, but RIP the Celtics season this year. Did I get to talk about JT?
No,
yet?
because
did I bring up JT at all?
No.
No, I was waiting for it.
Okay, all right. So yeah, obviously by now everybody knows.
Leave him alone.
Are you dead ass?
He's just being a
Every
dog.
episode.
He's being a dog.
I know it's fine.
He's just being a baby.
I know. I just have to make a point because almost every episode since we've been doing this, Cedar brings some bullshit. JT.
Right.
Hate to see that man sustain an injury like that. That is fucking terrible. I was very much in my feelings about like how the season ended and stuff. I wanted to read what I wrote. This was very heartfelt. I don't know. I just had a moment and I needed to express myself. And this is really how I feel. Sorry, I gotta scroll for a little bit because I didn't. Okay, this was May 14th. This was the night that we lost against the Knicks, if not the day after. I wrote, sitting here watching the Celtics, and I can't help but to just continuously think about Jason Tatum and his injury. I feel so astronomically terrible for him. Kid is 27 years old, has more accolades and accomplishments than most players in their own NBA careers. He gets nothing but hate, and it's sad. Kid is the... You wrote it upside down.
It's backwards, not upside down.
Yeah, and by the way, you don't have to write backwards.
For the camera?
The camera will see it.
Oh, you said last time.
Yeah, no, I wanted to fuck with you. The kid is 27 years old, has more accolades and accomplishments than most players in his own NBA career. He gets nothing but hate, and it's sad. The kid is the ideal superstar, not a tarnish on his name or career, and now he has to watch his team from the bench however long until he can make a healthy recovery. Imagine we didn't move down in the draft and we... That's fucked up, bro. Wait, how dare you put that on the episode? You better delete that. You're killing my moment, by the way. Imagine we didn't move down in the draft and take JT and we got Fultz instead. We would be wishing hard to have JT here. If you're not from Boston, then you might not understand. Celtics basketball is more than just a game to a majority of us. This is a lifestyle. This is a game that has brought me and all my fellow Bostonians in New England so much joy and pride. JT is a champion and no one can ever take that from him or from us as a city. I look forward to watching this bounce back and to seeing Tatum come back with a vengeance. This is not the end of our Boston Celtics, even if we don't make it through New York tonight. Hashtag Celtics in 7.
Did you write that?
I was in my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. All my life, bro, I've been riding for this team. This team has meant a lot more to me than probably most people would like to admit. And watching that man go down like that fucking tore my heart out of my chest.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Like, it was just like, why, bro? Like, the kid does nothing wrong. Like, the kid is the ideal superstar, and that's what he has to deal with. So that's kind of how I was feeling about it all. I believe I have...
Steve Kerr saw it happening.
I have something here. Tatum and Kobe both tore their Achilles with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the fourth.
Oh, shit.
So I think it was pretty ironic how he idolizes Kobe the way he does, and Kobe had the same injury in the same quarter, the same time mark.
It was scripted.
So yeah, like, not to be like fucking beating a dead horse or to
Keep dragging
it out, but yeah, very disappointed with the way the season ended. Very upset for JT. That shit really hurt me for some reason. It fucking pulled at some strings in the heart and in the soul. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with the Boston Celtics. I don't think it's the end. I just don't think we're gonna see a championship for
All right, well, blow your nose, wipe your tears, and let's move
moving on.
People die every day, B.
I mean, this would have been over probably 3.5 minutes ago if this man wasn't writing bullshit on a whiteboard and interrupted me. That's neither here nor there now, right?
Next.
Took 30 seconds max.
I believe this next topic I have something for. Yes. Okay. Late news.
Saw that.
Update news. Mexican tall ship collides with Brooklyn Bridge, breaking mast and killing 2 crew members. I'm not even going to pull up the video. I'm not going to go too deep into this. This is
shit was
a
so
week
funny.
old news now. Fucking
So
A,
funny.
bro. Like, people are sitting there like,
Yeah.
whoa, look at that. Like, yeah, no shit. It's not small enough to go under the Brooklyn Bridge, and it's going anyway.
No kidding,
What do you
dude.
think's going to happen?
I'm
You're going to break a
surprised
couple
it
masts. A
ruined the
couple of people
bridge.
might get fucking deaded real quick.
Leave it to the Mexican dude.
Is what it is, bro.
He's trying to slide under the bridge, dude. Like, there's no
He
way
wouldn't make
around
it on the reality
Like,
show.
there's no real way into New York City. They just try to go under the bridge. What a fucking.
I'm
Mexican
sure
thing to
Trump's
do.
living his best life right now.
Probably.
Just saying.
Should put them on the show.
Love to interview them and be like, what the fuck were you actually thinking? Like, you really thought that was going to fit under the Brooklyn Bridge?
Dude, no bridge is safe, apparently. These ships keep blasting into them.
What's going on with ships blasting bridges,
I
bro?
don't know, dude.
Ships don't belong blasting bridges,
I've never
bro.
blasted a bridge in my life.
Damn, if I blasted a bridge, actually, no, I blasted a couple. I burned a couple bridges down, bro.
I've definitely burned a couple bridges down.
Get fucked. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're a cool piece.
That's pretty much how I left my last job.
What else do I got? We have. Yeah, hello?
What we got.
Yeah, I thought it was wicked funny the other. So, was this last night? No. It wasn't last night we drank wine and charcuterie, right? When did we do
Wow,
that?
you guys
Saturday
are
night.
Fancy,
Dude,
huh?
we went out for pho.
Oh,
Us three. We went out
yeah.
for pho.
hell yeah.
Went out to Total Wine.
Did you bring your chopsticks?
No,
he didn't.
they're
He
not. They're
never
not good
remembers.
chopsticks, dude. I'd
but
rather
you
the
gotta
wooden
you
ones.
flex.
No, dude, you can't pick nothing up with these chopsticks I have.
gotta
They just
flex.
look nice.
Well, get some sandpaper, rough them up.
They're
Yeah.
oh, I didn't think of that. That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, so we went off a pho and then we came back to the crib and Mike brought charcuterie board stuff
Hey.
and we went to Total Wine and Mike couldn't make a decision to save his life. Now let me ask you a question.
What?
Yeah.
Shh, shut your whore mouth.
You're a fucking
Shut your
liar.
whore mouth. It's
You're
not your turn
fucking
yet. It's
liar.
not your. You know what? Where you at? There we go.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you got muted. Nah.
You muted me. I'm back.
There he goes. Okay. All right.
Let me back. Let me
Yeah,
back.
you're good. You're good. No, this man tells me that like, yo, I made a decision. I told you yes, no, and I don't care.
Okay.
What kind of decision? What do you think we should do?
Well,
I don't
What was
care.
the question? Oh, that's not the decision.
No.
Yeah. What kind
You
of
were
wine
like-
do you want to drink? I don't care.
No.
You want to
You're
drink
like-
Chardonnay? Yes. Do you want to drink Pinot Grigio? Yes. Do you want to drink Chabelle?
Those are
Yes.
decisions.
Do you want to? He's saying
Yeah,
yes to everything.
Well, then pick one. It's a yes to all of
Exactly.
them. So
The
pick
point
one.
of me asking you is to help me pick one, but you saying just yes or
All
no.
I said was, Rayna said she wants to drink white wine, so let's get white wine. And you're like, do you want to drink Pinot Grigio? And I was like, yeah. And I grabbed a bottle of Pinot
you did.
Grigio.
And then when it was time to decide what secondary
yeah, 'cause
wine
you
bottle,
can't make a decision for your fucking self. I made the first decision. I grabbed the first
I
bottle.
wanted everybody to be happy with the decision. This isn't even the point.
Be decisive.
This isn't the point. The point is, do you think, as an outsider,
Drag me
who
into your
wasn't there,
fucking
I'm
drama.
dragging you in, bro. Your Team Rocket, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, hit me.
If you're asking specific questions, do you think we should drink a Chardonnay? And you say,
Yes.
I don't care. Or you say yes, and I say, okay. Okay.
Right.
Which one? And you say, I don't know or I don't care. And you're not helping me select. You're an asshole.
Sure.
That means it's up to you.
Do I have some
Take the initiative
type of
and the
extended
executive
knowledge on
decision.
wine that you don't?
Apparently, because when we walked in that bitch, you were like, oh, bro, I know this and that. And I
No,
was like,
I didn't.
okay.
No, I
help me
didn't.
pick a wine.
You're
And
a
you were
fucking
like,
liar.
I don't know. And I was like, bro, are we
Front.
drinking a bottle of wine with a fucking duck on the front? Or are we drinking one that doesn't have a
Decoy.
duck?
I wanted to get the one with the duck. Did I
didn't
not?
want to get the duck. You wanted to drink a $35 bottle of wine.
It was 22.
Okay.
Ooh.
But the other one was 35. The secondary duck bottle.
Well, I didn't want that one. I wanted the first one.
Well, needless to say, you were buying an $8 bottle. You
I
picked-
wanted the
bull.
Duck Hunter bottle that the duck was actually the hunter on the label.
Okay. Secondary problem to this situation.
Why do you guys want so many duck wines?
He
What's wrong
wanted
with other
2 bottles
fowls?
of wine. He was like, oh no, we need 2 bottles. There's 3 of us drinking wine. This motherfucker sipped on 1 glass of wine through
Tapped out and left us.
12 rounds of rummy and goes, oh, drink it all morning, as if this man has never woke up and drank all day a day in his life.
Sounds like you guys.
So he
brought
makes
someone
me
half drunk
buy
to the liquor
2
store.
bottles of wine when we only needed 1 bottle.
Facts.
Now I got a bottle of wine sitting there that's going to collect dust. No one's going to
take it.
drink it.
I'll take it.
You want to drink it?
Sure.
Kel, you going to drink it?
Yeah,
Because
we
I'll
love
give it to
wine.
you for
She
Kel.
deserves
We
it.
love wine.
For Kel?
Listen, here's
Say
where I'm
less.
at. Here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at.
Yeah, where are you at?
I think there's a couple problems made. I think
Don't start with me.
I'm not. I'll come to you.
Start with him now.
First problem is that we got someone walking into a liquor store, puffing their chest, saying, "I know about wine."
Yeah.
That's a lie.
The second.
No, I said I wish I knew if they had natural wines or not, because
See?
I want this one wine that's called I Love You Bunches.
I think the second problem
Slight puff.
is that after you got your yes for the Chardonnay, you continued asking questions.
Correct.
I think that's an issue too. You got to take that yes and run with it. Third of all, you two argue like you two should be arguing.
Very true.
I've been told that I bowl like Happy Gilmore plays golf.
That's hilarious. For the record, I would get a halfway decent Merlot. I'd probably get a Pinot Grigio, and if I'm
Okay.
feeling crazy, a Chardonnay.
All right.
Maybe a Sauvignon.
All I'm hearing about all this is next time, just call me.
You weren't even together?
Oh, no, we were
No,
together. I'm
no.
saying call
Oh,
you.
oh,
I'm saying
oh,
next
oh.
time
Oh, yeah, call
he can't be decisive and I'm looking for answers,
dude.
I'm going to call Vinnie P.
I was giving you answers to your questions.
For the record, the duck bottle they keep talking about, I said this a couple times, but they're just bitching, is probably decoy. It's a halfway decent bottle.
It's not even shaped like a duck, if those are wondering. It just has a duck in the label.
Yeah, right.
Just in case anybody was fucking curious.
Confirming. Decoy.
The duck's carrying a fucking
Needless to
rifle.
say-
That's sweet.
What do you guys spend on like a bottle of wine?
Between 20 and 30.
depends.
I mean, 10 and 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's fair range, 100%. However, I'm totally okay if I'm at like a nice restaurant, if I'm spending like 25 a glass for
Sure.
like a 9-ounce pour or something.
Right.
I'm okay with that if it's a good wine.
Dude, I went to get gas the other day. I went into the gas
You
station.
bought wine
No. They had a $125 bottle of wine at like,
at the gas station?
yeah.
What is it?
And I was like,
I
what
was so
is
klepto, I would have took
going
it.
on here? It wasn't even behind glass or anything. And I was
would've
like,
took it.
dude, what is going on?
I definitely would have taken it.
Yeah. And it was the same chain that Kelly works at. So I got back in the car and I was like,
Did you get a discount?
yeah. But I was like, lady, you got to tell whoever is in charge of ordering alcohol that like, this ain't the place
Like,
to
to
be
be
selling
selling 100
triple
Somebody
digit
in
bottles
their
of wine.
fucking
Yeah.
vehicular.
Yeah.
The crazy part is like you could probably pour that into a glass versus an $8 bottle. None of us would
Not
know the
know the
difference.
difference.
Like
Yeah.
somebody would, a sommelier would probably know, but
That's why when I go to a restaurant, dude, I don't buy bottles if I recognize the name. Because like if you're going out with someone, it's cheaper to buy the bottle 9 times out of 10 if you're gonna have 2 or 3 glasses of wine, or like
Right.
4 if you're with another person. You each have a couple. If I know what bottle of wine, like I'm not paying $80 for a bottle of Kendall Jackson. I promise you.
No.
You know what I? Or
No
like
That's
it's
like
probably
when
gonna.
people like
It's probably gonna be more than that.
the sections
yeah.
at the clubs and they get like tequila for
Yeah,
like $200.
Yeah, right. They bring you over
Insane.
like a bottle of Goose, and they're like, yeah, it'll be $600, and you're
Yeah.
like, bitch.
Get fucked.
Like, yeah.
yeah, like you're buying like Bel Air bottles of rosé for like
Yeah.
$175 a whack when you can go into the liquor store and buy it for like $50.
Fuck that shit.
Crazy.
Anyway.
Anywho, thought that was funny, worth a mention. Brief news I got here, kind of old news. You know, I gotta big up my guy Drizzy Drake. Drake has 8 albums charting on Billboard this week, the most of any artist, surpassing Taylor Swift, and that is including Sexy Songs for You, Take Care of You, Certified Lover Boy for All the Dogs, Scorpion, More Life, Thank Me Later.
We don't care.
The thing I found interesting about this, and this is the only reason I wanted to bring it up, was the fact that Thank Me Later was streaming to the point where it added to this accolade was kind of crazy to me because like at this point in the game, Thank Me Later is like his second, or it might even be his first studio album, actually second studio album. So the fact that it is, you know, contributing to that accolade, I think was pretty cool. I think that's the.
I mean, Take Care as well.
Didn't
I mean,
he just sue someone?
Take
about
Care's classic.
views and streams and shit.
Yeah,
Didn't he just
the
sue
UMG.
Kendrick about?
It wasn't
that all about views?
It was just about bots.
Yeah. It's like UMG.
UMG purposely went out of their
I
way
plead the
to
fifth.
like hype up. I don't know. This has nothing to do with that.
all
That's
I'm saying is that
different.
these could be
Just
fucking.
like if
I mean,
bot
we're in a
views.
day and age. All right, we're in the
That's all I'm
day
saying. That's all
and
I'm saying.
age
That's all I'm
of
saying.
streaming. Take that as you want to take it. If you're a Rayna type of person and you're like streams ain't shit, what the fuck did you sell? Hard copy? Okay, whatever. That's probably not an accolade. However, I don't live in the past. I live in the fucking present. I live for the future. This is the way we're going.
So philosophical.
That's the
He
sixth
lives for
god.
the cheaters and
Sexy songs for
payola.
you. Take care of you. Certified lover boy for all the dog. Scorpion, more life. Thank me later. How's your daughter?
All right, give it up one time for the Drake.
Drizzy
Moving on.
Drake, brother.
Wow. I'm so
Sixth
proud
god.
of him.
Sixth god.
So proud of him.
Sixth god.
So proud of him.
The Weeknd, the real.
Thought this was funny. The wife and I don't wear wedding rings. We show our commitment to one another by exchanging SIM trays in our iPhones. Delete this before Apple makes something called I do. Yo, facts. Because you know Apple's going to see that and be like, oh, exchange SIM cards, you're legally married now. It goes into the Apple document. It's in your fucking Apple wallet. Here's your marriage certificate.
I just think
Look at this.
this is fucking stupid.
fuck?
Yeah,
bro.
not even because I have anything to hide, but I just think it's
Listen.
flat out
Oh
dumb.
yeah, no, I know.
This
Kel's
was the-
passcode, she knows mine.
this
Well,
was-
my phone, take it for the day. I don't care.
It's
This
just
was the
stupid.
man's idea because he wanted
Oh,
to
yeah,
cheat.
yeah, yeah.
He didn't want to wear a
Yeah,
wedding
yeah.
ring, and he was like, "Hey, bae,
Yeah.
if we exchange SIM card trays on our iPhones, we don't have to wear wedding rings. I don't have to drop $5K on a wedding ring."
Dude.
Oh yeah, it's my boy's phone. We just like the way it looks. We just switched the trays.
Yeah.
I could think of so many more like better
Matching
and less
tattoos.
dumb things.
Hey,
that, like,
sharks.
you,
How
got
about
this
just
idea.
like buying an engagement ring, buying your
that.
husband an engagement ring, like wedding band, whatever.
yeah, no.
Like this
that's-
is so go fuck yourself. I can't even stand it.
plus that
What
and
is
like
the fucking point?
part of the wedding ring is to like put out a symbol
Flex.
that you're
I'm
taking.
married.
Yeah, like
Here we go.
Yeah, it's like a fucking avoidance beacon. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yes.
So like when you put it in a phone,
No one's gonna notice
Don't
that.
talk to me. I'm married.
Mind you, your
talk to
hand
me.
covers the tray. Nobody's
Yeah, right.
gonna see the
yeah,
tray.
for real.
You can't
Fucking
even take them out on your own.
Maybe they swing.
Maybe they do, dude. Maybe that's the new upside down pineapple. Maybe that's the red light glow on the porch. I don't know. I just know that
not
this was
original.
stupid enough where I wanted to come on here and be like, what in the actual
Yeah.
fuck are we doing?
Yeah, you
Stupid.
people are dumb.
Very dumb.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me mad
Get
that they
fucked.
think that this is a good idea.
Yeah, get fucked.
I hope that the husband drops the wife's fucking.
Well, speaking of
SIM
marriage,
card and
they
it
passed
shatters.
a law saying that you can legally get sued for cheating on your spouse if they have
Oh,
substantial evidence.
Wow.
good lord. There's so much of it out there.
Never been a better time to not be a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, what he said. For the sake of nostalgia, dude, do you guys remember when Burger
Yeah.
King was putting out the
it.
Pokeballs with the golden cards? Bro, I still
Yeah.
have my golden Charizard to this day.
Yeah, I've bought Pokemon
Fucking
cards as
lit.
recently
Burger
as
King
like 2 years ago.
And
for myself.
Pokemon went crazy in 1999.
Yeah, bro. How much you want for that gold Charizard?
Have Will call me.
Let's look it up after the show.
Have Will call me.
Yeah, fine. He wants to come on and talk about his cards, dude.
Dude, we
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
get Will on. How has Will not been
Speaking-
on the pod
We
yet?
need Will
Speaking
on.
of Pokemon,
Yeah.
he bought an OG Master set like a couple weeks ago.
Would he pull anything?
No, it was like an old set that someone
Oh, like
had
someone's
collected.
set. Okay, yeah.
He paid sorry, Will. He paid like $2,500 for it, and he sold 8 cards out of it for like $6,500.
Oh!
And it's like a 120 card set. Yeah. So, and
Shout out Will.
I said this was like a week before Kel was gonna go into labor, and he called me and he was like, "Do you want to split them?" And I was like, "Bro, you think I'm telling my 40-week pregnant wife that I want to spend $1,300 on Pokemon cards? No."
Come up.
Big
dog.
money, no whammy, dude.
Yeah, but what happened to the OG
way.
set? Remember when
He's
we
selling
went to
them
the...
off a couple by a couple, and he's already made $4,000 on it.
Wait,
Fuck, that's insane.
from that whole...
From that yes,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that
from
conversation,
that one.
that deal, yeah, that
And
deal,
Will got hit off with money.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
All right.
He's made like $4,000, and he still has 90% of the cards.
Say less.
Yeah.
Dude. I gotta really go through my shit.
Yeah, you
I
really
really
do.
have to go
You
through my
really
shit,
do.
dude. Especially like, I'm not even gonna lie, I have way more OG Yu-Gi-Oh than I do Pokemon somehow.
You find the right buyer, they all sell, dude.
But like,
Never forgive my parents. I will never.
Oh, they just trashed him.
dude, Big Joel can get fucked for throwing out my Nintendo 64.
Dude, I had like all original 151 holographics, all that shit in binders.
We
They don't
pooled our
understand.
cards with a few friends, so like they all ended up in someone else's shoebox for us, which was really unfortunate. But in any event,
Oh man.
Yeah, I do
Good
remember
times.
the BK shit.
So
Yeah.
fucking lit, dude. Like that was a fucking time to be alive. It really was.
My fucking parents. You can't make a living off playing video games. I could have.
Cap.
Could have. Definitely could have.
Okay.
Yeah,
we
McBumps.
did all this. McBumps, right?
I think that's the episode
We
title, by the way.
did that. We did okay. We did all that
all done?
shit. No, nope. We got a couple more things. We still have about 8 minutes to kill.
Oh,
We're gonna go an hour.
that's what we do every week.
Gang.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. High level shit, man. God damn it. Okay, I got you a beautiful MBTA
This is my
thread this week,
favorite
guys. Yeah,
segment.
welcome. Guys, thanks for coming back, joining the show. If you're just tuning in, this is the point in the episode where the threads happen. But save them
tuning
for the
in.
end, Juice. Sometimes people people can skip through. Do you never know? They might hit that fucking random load bar at the bottom
true.
on the
Well,
YouTube.
you're
You never
a
know.
fucking dick if you're fast forwarding all the way to the fucking
I
last
don't blame
8
them.
minutes
It's
of the fucking show.
This episode did not have a slow start. However, sometimes I don't blame you. Want to skip to like 9 minutes and then skip to 27? Sometimes I don't blame you. They can be a little slow.
Hey.
We've
your
been on our
attention span
fucking
up. That's
shit lately,
terrible.
though. Therefore, don't be skipping our shit.
Just watch it for 30 seconds.
You find us on YouTube at the High Level Podcast, Apple fucking Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, you name it, you're on it.
And then when you get sick of the platform you've been watching us on, move to a different platform.
Move
Watch
to a
them again.
different one. Leave us a fucking 5-star review,
Watch
will
back.
you? Thank you very much. Okay. MBTA, the T driver. This was, to me, before I even begin, legendary Boston move, iconic Bostonian bullshit. T driver blew a kiss as she closed the door in my face. I was looking to get on the T one night in the Boston College stop. I got there as they were just closing the doors but weren't moving. I was able to get to the second car before they had moved at all, and I motioned to the driver to open the... Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, so bear with. The driver... I'm sorry. The driver to open the doors... Does somebody want to read this?
I was going to
can't
say,
really
click
see.
the negative magnifying glass and just zoom up on it. Click reset. Or that. Yep.
Okay, there we go. I couldn't see.
Look
Sorry.
at that.
Wow. Where was I? I was able to get to the second car before they had moved at all, and I mentioned to the driver to open the doors because it didn't look like they were moving anytime soon. She motioned back that I should get onto the front of the car, so I walked to the front and tried to get to the attention of the driver to open the door. I fully knocked, and he didn't even make eye contact with me. I stood there for a minute, to the point where the other people already on the T could hear me and see me asking to get on. Finally, the T drives away, and as the second car goes by me, the lady drives, blows me a kiss. I was appalled. Why were they willingly turning away paying customers? I get it when you're on the T stop late at BC and they already started going a little, but this was clearly not the case. They fully hadn't moved and just didn't want to let me on for some reason. Like, what was the need for the attitude and blowing a kiss? All I can say
Because
is,
fuck you.
welcome to Boston.
Yeah, for real.
That is the most Boston fucking shit I've heard in terms of somebody who works for the T. Bro, this would be me.
You're fucking lucky you got that.
Bro, mwah! Have fun waiting fucking 14 minutes for the next train, and good luck if you can get on that train, bitch. Oh, it's the most Boston shit
That is very
ever.
Boston.
Ever, dude.
It's great.
Oh, it's so good. Welcome to Boston. Those of you who watch the show that aren't from here, little taste. I don't know how they get down in New York City in terms of all this shit. I don't take public tea in New York City. I drive there. I drive around like a bougie bitch.
Whoa.
This is what happens in Boston. Good luck to you. You better time your boarding of the train accordingly in this city.
You know, it makes me wanna confess.
do
I'm
you got?
the guy that presses the close the elevator button
Yep.
when you're trying to.
When you see someone coming towards it.
Yeah, you late? I'm sorry, I don't really care.
yeah.
This is my elevator now. You can
Next
get
one.
the next one.
Yep.
It's me in the elevator. Just
I'm
pressing
actually
button.
the dickhead. You come on, I'm getting off. I literally want you to know I don't want to be on
Fuck
with you.
you.
That's hilarious. This is my space. Thank you.
You're coming on, I'm getting
Fuck
off.
out.
I don't ask people what floor they're going on.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
either.
Press your own fucking
That's
button.
Literally,
hilarious.
press your own fucking button.
Think this is valet service for button pressing?
Stop it. You're.
I stand in the back of the elevator just so I don't have to ask.
Yeah.
Frankly.
You know what I like doing?
They don't pay me enough here.
I like gas chambering people.
Whoa.
with farts
Okay.
in the elevator.
Nice, dude.
Good time.
Speaking of that, Kanye's back.
Yeah. Do you want to touch on that briefly?
No. That's
Okay.
all we need.
Have we
That's all
talked-
we
Speaking
need.
of anti-Semitism.
Have we talked about that?
We haven't. Oh, I've been avoiding Kanye a little bit.
Let's bring it next week.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I don't know if we can hit that all in 5 minutes.
No.
No.
Yeah, we only got a few minutes left. Yeah. Would
Wild.
you rather,
Wild,
guys?
though.
Great. Would you rather? Yeah. Would you rather live in a time loop for eternity or be immortal?
Immortal.
Oh, mortal. Yeah, the time.
Live forever?
Yeah, dude. I'm not doing
Yeah.
the same thing over and over and
Yeah,
over
'cause
again.
at least you
bro.
can see new
Fuck
shit.
that.
Immortal.
Yeah.
I think I'd agree.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Guys, let us know in the
Expeditiously.
comments. Would you rather live in a time loop for eternity or be immortal?
Do you get
How
to
long
choose
is the
time
loop? How long is the loop? Is the loop 100 years?
I would say the time loop would be like, I don't know, would
Before
it-
2020?
like
Fuck
every
yeah.
day is the same.
Fuck
Like
that.
we can't do
Groundhog
that.
Day.
Give me
yeah.
immortality.
Like if it was
Fuck
like a
that.
week, like you had to live the same week over, maybe because at least it's like
Then
it's
more
a new
time.
day every
Different,
day.
I need
right?
more time. I need more time than a week.
But needless to
But it
say,
would have to be before 2020. Like, time loop after 2020.
but
Fuck that.
do I get to live immortal and not age?
I think those go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Well, so you never know. You might be on some Yoda shit.
You could.
You know, you might be really fucking
Then
old.
that's not
but you can still
immortal.
get around a little bit. That's
You'd eventually-
damn near immortal.
That is,
Yeah,
but
like
it's
on some
not.
like Harry Potter, Nicholas Flamel shit.
Dude, on some Lord Voldemort.
Your aging would have to peak at some point.
Yeah.
You can't just be Benjamin buttoning your way through
Do I have
life.
to take hymns or can I still?
Well, as long as you're wearing Depends, I'm pretty sure they don't care how you get it.
I can. All right, cool. Because if I have to use hymns, give me the time loop.
Okay.
If I can naturally get my thing up, ha, ha. Good luck, slaying.
Just like Immortal's just like an instant money glitch though.
Kinda, yeah.
True.
Oh, I'm not working. I'm
So-
stealing.
I saved this one, not remembering whether or not we at some point touched this on the pod already. Pause. What's something that feels intimate
We
but
already
isn't
did that
sexual at
one.
all? We did that,
Yeah,
yeah?
last week, yeah.
We did this last week.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what though? I'm gonna say when someone does this to you in traffic.
Oh,
What a
You
good.
like that?
What a makes me feel great.
great.
You like that?
That's
Yeah.
fucking wondrous.
Yeah.
Oh, whose voice is just fucking annoying?
Fran the nanny
Fran the nanny?
from the show.
I'm going. I'm
On
going.
wax, Meek Mill. Turn it off.
Okay.
Turn it off.
Word.
I'm going.
I'll allow it.
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. Yeah. The Kermit the Frog sounded motherfucker, dude.
I don't have one.
What? You never heard a voice and been like, "Yo, get fucked."
RFK.
Pee Wee Herman, bro.
I mean facts, but like
There's not one voice you've ever heard that made you want to fucking teabag a mousetrap.
Whoa.
I don't know her name, but like it's like this this middle-aged female comic.
Nikki Glacier.
Pick one.
No,
She
no.
black.
No,
Whoa.
no, she's white. She's like short.
Ellen.
She's
She's straight.
she's of Hebrew descent. I don't
She's
know how-
Jewish.
Sarah
Yeah,
Silverman?
yeah.
I don't know.
No,
Oh.
she's an older woman, like short.
Rosie
and-
O'Donnell.
No,
We're just naming people.
I don't know.
Yeah, but fuck that
Fucking,
bitch.
like,
I'm surprised you couldn't come off the cuff. for this.
90s sitcom ass bitch.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for threads. The real question is, do you guys want to end the show on some quick trivia, or do you want to just put a cap on it? We'll save it for next week. I think it would probably only take us about 5 minutes or so to
do
get
it
through.
up.
Maybe 10 minutes to get through.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. Next week, if we do a game, somebody else is announcing so I can fucking play.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
you.
So get fucked, bitches.
How do I mark my board?
Or
Or just writing the answers down?
it's gonna be so. What we're gonna do today, guys, is
I'll keep a score.
before the show ends, we are going to do a quick 10-question trivia, multiple topics, high school grade level knowledge.
Okay.
This is going to be multiple choice here, so it's relatively easy.
Well, say
Yeah.
that now.
Best of luck.
All right, let's go.
I went to the Vogue.
Who's keeping score? You are? Okay.
Do I need my whiteboard?
I mean,
Yeah, I'll play with
yeah.
it.
You know,
Hey-o.
for the sake of the purchase, use it.
Hey. Pause.
Question 1. What is the chemical symbol for water? Is it A, H2O, B, CO2, C, O2, or D, NaCl?
H2O.
Got this. This is easy.
Do we want to go answer after each question?
Might as well.
Okay.
It's H2O.
Correct
H2O.
answer is H2O.
If you didn't get it, you're fucking kicked off the pod.
Correct. Get fucked. You are no longer Team Rocket. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
You embarrass me.
What is the capital of the United States?
Oh, nice.
I don't even need to
Saskatchewan.
give you guys multiple choice.
Right.
Everybody knows it's what?
Miami?
Washington, D.C. Miami, yes, correct. Okay. Math question. Quick math.
No.
2 plus 2 plus 4. That's
I'll
quick math.
make that one.
What is 9 times 7? A, 64, B, 72, C, 81, or D, 96?
72.
Yeah, I think I had to use my fingers.
That's not how this game works, but okay.
You said 9 times 7?
9 times 8.
Oh,
No, you said 9
said
times
7.
7.
which is 63.
Correct. But what is 9 times 8?
Fucking A, dude.
Did I say 7?
You,
Yeah,
did say 7.
What were the
And
fucking... I know the
Swap
answer,
the
but what were
question
like
out.
the...
Okay, bruv. What's the answer, mate?
What were
Wait,
the
what
letter
are we
options?
9 times 8 is either A, 64. It's either B, 72.
Oh.
C, 81. D, 96.
72.
72.
Correct answer is 72. Which planet is closer to the sun? A, Earth. B, Mercury. C, Mars. Or D, Venus. Dun, 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 dun. You
don't
get
fucking know.
fucked high level podcast. What are we answering here?
No.
Wow.
I wrote on
Oh,
myself.
you wrote on your own titty.
On the white.
Guys, 3,
Pathetic.
I'm not
2,
sure. I want to say
1.
Mars.
The
Yeah,
correct answer
said
is
Earth.
B, Mercury.
Mercury.
What?
That is the closest planet to the sun.
That must be number 2.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
I've never been
Can't
there,
take
so
me
I don't really
anywhere.
feel bad about that one.
Me either.
Next question. Who was the first president of the United States?
Bro, all right. I know I got that last question wrong, but is this really what they're teaching high schoolers nowadays? I feel like I knew this
to
in like
be
first
fair,
grade.
the first round of questions were like nobody was going to get any of these right.
And we were like, dumb it down a little bit.
Dumb it down
and
a
this
little
is
bit, and this
a
is
little
what-
bit, I guess.
This is what
Fine.
we got.
Obama. Next question.
Okay, it's obviously George Washington.
Okay.
George,
Oh, you didn't know that one?
I don't
George
fucking
W.
care
Bush.
about history.
No, you guys,
I don't.
you guys can all get fucked on this next question.
I wrote it down. I got it. Next.
None of you are getting this
I'm
one.
getting
right.
it right. Watch this.
What part of speech is the word quickly? Is it a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb? A noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. What is the word quickly? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct
adjective.
answer is D, adverb.
Fuckers.
Hey.
Fuck both of you.
Hey, whoa, would you take English?
No.
Standard English.
Oh, I got it. I wrote it wrong.
I speak that.
What is
I got it wrong. Go ahead.
the boiling point of water? 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees Fahrenheit, or D, 250 degrees Fahrenheit?
What was the second one?
212 degrees Fahrenheit.
Go with that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Guys, I changed this
It's 100
question.
Celsius.
Yeah.
It's 100 Celsius.
The original question was, what is the freezing point of water? That is way too easy. 0 degrees.
Celsius.
Of
Celsius.
Freezing point of water.
of
Celsius.
Celsius.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You,
two more
you
questions.
just lit him up like a Christmas
I know
tree. He thought he was going to roast the shit out of you.
Keyword thought. You thought. You fucking. Number 9. What type of energy does a moving car have? A, potential energy. B, solar energy. C, kinetic energy. Or D, nuclear energy. Well, guys, the correct answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kinetic.
No, the correct answer is C, kinetic energy.
Oh, I'm
Final
not an engineer.
final question, and like, I'm sorry, I should have really revamped some of these. If they're easy, however, you guys all would have fucking ate shit if
I mean,
we
I got
didn't
2
redo
wrong.
this. But what is the main language spoken in Mexico? Portuguese, Spanish, French, Brazilian.
Yeah,
Brazilian isn't even a fucking
mean,
language.
Brazilian? Yeah, no, it's not. Because they
No,
speak
it's not.
Portuguese in Brazil, right?
Trick question. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mexican. Correct.
He's the only one that got it right.
They all have different dialects.
All right, where are we at? What's the tally here?
I got
Mike
2
won.
wrong.
I got 9, right?
I don't know, but Mike won. He got
Mike won.
Yep, I got 2 wrong.
All right.
Wow, what a guy.
That was a quick little whiteboard game thrown together just for the sake of the pod. We'll do better next time. Those questions, chat GBT kind of like really thought we were smart first time around. I think that what I wanted to do was PEMDAS math questions.
That's a good one.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
What do you got?
No, thanks.
Let's say fucking white people.
No, it says subscribe, bitches.
Oh, okay. All right. That's it. Fucking white people.
Just let 'em know.
kidding. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I mean-
that will be the bow on the episode. We will put a fucking bow on it there. Thank you very much for tuning back in, guys. We did not forget to hit the record button in any regard today. All the lights are on. The information was pulled in the right places. I would call this a successful episode. Full gang here today. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at the High Level Podcast. Do not forget to listen to us anywhere you find your podcast, which would be Apple Pod, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. Tune in, you name it, we're on it. Social media, across the board, either at the High Level Pod or the High Level Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, East Coast Mike. Thank you for tuning in. No, not tuning in.
What?
Thanks for showing up today.
See, this is what happens when you just ramble.
I'm rambling
at
bro,
the end of the episode.
I do what I
when
want
you,
to do.
you just
hang it
word
up.
scrambling.
Is this not my show?
Kinda.
Do you want to do the outros?
Thanks for
Literally,
watching. Come back next week. Like,
fucked.
subscribe.
Peace out.